We are smiling big this morning. We are back out at Miller Motte College talking with their dental assistant program this time. And the timing for this conversation could not be better. Dr. Kimberly Miller is the campus president here. This is Erica Bones. She is the program director for the dental assistant program. Great to see you both.
Great to see you. Thank you for having us.
I have to tell you, thank you. A big thank you to you because you've let us come into this classroom of yours and there was a class going on.
Yes, ma'am.
When we came in, y'all very kindly kicked them out.
Yes.
So we could go in, but we could tell they were kind of reluctant to leave. They seem to be loving what they're learning.
Yes, ma'am. They do. We have a 15-month program here and we are really happy to produce very good dental assistants.
We have had a chance to talk with Dr. Miller pretty good number of times over the course of the last several months. And I know you're always quick to brag on your program, Kimberly, but one of the things you love bragging on so much is not just how comfortable it is as the student when you're here. We'll talk about that.
Yes, ma'am.
But the job placement afterwards.
Yes.
You see that very successfully with this program.
I do. In fact, it was interesting. I had to have dental work last week, and my dental assistant was very excited to tell me that she graduated from our program here.
Really?
Yeah.
So the way the program works here, and this will sound like familiar lingo to a lot of people, it's a 15-month program, as you mentioned. Much of that is done in the classroom, but the last 20 weeks of that are spent on what you call an externship. Explain what that is.
Yes, ma'am. Externship is a 20-week process where our students are getting that real-world hands-on knowledge from a real dentist, real dental office, real patients. So it just elevates them to be the best dental assistant they can be.
So you can imagine how that would feel to go from a classroom setting then now into a workplace where you're kind of the newcomer.
Yes.
If you don't know what you're doing,
Absolutely.
you're going to feel intimidated. Well, your students seem to know so much what they're doing that many of them are getting that employment at the office where they do their externships.
Yes. Yes, ma'am. I had a couple of students right now who got hired on way before they finished their internship process.
Boy, and they could say, phew.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, one thing I heard through the grapevine years ago that one of the greatest fears of Americans is going to the dentist. We are petrified of it. So I would think your job as an instructor and for your instructors here is to help your students learn how to put people at ease.
Yes, ma'am. We build that rapport with that patient before that dentist comes in. So we want to make sure you're calm, and we go over every single step with you to ease your mind.
Y'all have carefully crafted these programs, right, Kimberly? I mean, you really, these are hands-on curated by y'all to make it what works. So when we're talking this morning, you're about to launch a new module. Is that what you call it?
Yes. Every 5 weeks, we have a new class start. So we call it, just-in-time enrollment. So every month, whoever wants to join us has an opportunity to join. They don't have to wait for a semester to begin. Every month they can come in.
It's a growing field. I noticed the students who left the room were a variety of ages.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sure they bring different experiences to it.
Absolutely. Yes, we have people who just came out of high school all the way up to our working single moms as well. And we also have some men that joined.
Nice.
Yes.
Looking to make a career switch. Very often.
Absolutely.
This is kind of the springboard, too. Once you become the dental assistant, many of your students then go on to become hygienists.
Yes, ma'am.
There's a full career path you can follow.
Yes, ma'am.
When I asked Erica, is there anything she wanted to make sure she talked about, there was no hesitation that you wanted to talk about the familial feel here. Y'all are family.
Yes, ma'am. We are family. And we do anything to help each other. And it's not just your program, our program. We're under the Miller Motte College umbrella. We are all family here, and we will love to see you come and check us out.
This has not been a first visit for us.
No.
So y'all could have put on a good show for us the first time or two that we came. But I'm beginning to see a theme here that y'all have a good time at this site, Kimberly. I have seen decorations on doors saying happy birthday. One of the dental instructors who we met is back from maternity leave, so the students have balloons for her. These are not just words. This is really true action for y'all.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Our campus culture is very welcoming, open, and we celebrate everything that we have a chance to.
Does that help you then with retention?
Absolutely.
For faculty as well as your students?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So you've been doing this in the field for 16 years?
Yes, ma'am.
So how does that benefit your students when they come into your classrooms here?
I've had a lot of background work in not just general, but a lot of specialties.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm able to give them a little bit of each practicum and specialties.
I had asked you if you had to be science oriented to be successful in this program. You quickly said no.
No.
Have a heart to help.
Yes, absolutely. Be willing and ready to help the next person.
So for those who want to come in, Kimberly, what do they bring with them to start with your next class?
Just a commitment to sticking it through and doing what needs to be done to be, an excellent student and be prepared to join the workforce because we will get them ready.
Well, thank you for giving our smiles a little bit bigger today.
Thank you.
You come and shine. Whatever your interest is, the dental assistant program is just one of many that they have here at Miller Motte College. It is one of their most popular. So you feel free to give yourself a pat on the back there. Okay? They'd love to hear from you. Again, that next enrollment period is open now, so don't wait.
Since 1979, we have proudly been serving the Chattanooga community.
With your support, we have grown beyond our wildest dreams.
A one-on-one journey to optimize your health.
Let us partner with you
On your wellness journey.
With McValue at McDonald's, you'll get deals on breakfast, which comes in handy when you've got the whole family in town.
Buy one, add one for $1. Now with sausage McGriddles and more breakfast favorites. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
When every seat feels like the best seat, there's no need to rush. A car that doesn't make you feel like a priority is a car that stops short of amazing. At the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event, get offers on select models.
Stanley lost 10 years to ED. Shame hunched him over. Online pills just gave him a headache. He thought it was over. Chattanooga Men's Clinic said no. With ED and performance treatments others only dream about, we fight like hell to get you back in the saddle. Dial 423-402-9720 or go to ChattanoogaMen'sClinic.com. Your consultation includes blood work with results before you leave. Chattanooga Men's Clinic, making it happen.
The dating app that trashes men. It's supposed to red flag creepy dudes, but is it fair?
Is this really true, or is this somebody trying to get revenge?
Next, Inside Edition.
Weeknights at 7:30 on Local 3.
Local 3 School Patrol, covering the classrooms in your community.
Accuracy is at the heart of the Local 3 Storm Alert team because we know how important it is to you. And now we're putting our money where our forecast is. Every time we're within 3 degrees of the high temperature, we put $10 in the jackpot. It's our 3-degree guarantee. Nailed it. Then at the end of the month, a Local 3 viewer will win the jackpot. To enter, go to local3news.com.
Win money for yourself and a matching donation for your favorite charity. 3-degree guarantee.
Great to have Patrick Spencer back on the show with Zero Res. He sat down this morning and I was very upfront and said, forgive me, Patrick, if I have a cough drop close by. I've had kind of this summertime yuck.
Yeah.
And you said, well, that's not a far stretch. Talk about getting your carpets clean because you want your house to be nice and clean.
That's right. You want it to be clean. You want it to be healthy.
You also want the air to feel clean. Something you said a few months ago when you were here really stuck with me, and that is that Zero Res solution that y'all use doesn't give your house a fragrance. It just makes the air feel clean.
Yeah, it's just that aha. It's just that everybody knows that feeling when you walk in. It's just clean is.
That's your next commercial right there.
I'll work on that. The clean is really it's clean. It's the absence of smell. It shouldn't smell like something sweet or lemony.
False.
And it shouldn't smell yucky. It should just be that ah.
So I'll pick up on your absence word because I think that could be a way to describe your Zero Res product. It is the absence of the dirt, quite literally, right? Explain how that solution works. And it's good for any surface.
Yep, so it's our ZR water, which scientifically is electrolyzed oxidative water. And so it's being used in lots of different industries that most people are probably completely unaware of to clean and disinfect variety of things, food, the soda beverage industry, cruise ships. It's being used in lots of different places. The short version of this technology is we take water, we take a small amount of sodium, we take a lot of electricity, and we're able to engineer a solution that cleans very, very similar to detergent. In fact, it cleans better than detergent, but it's safe enough to drink. You can actually consume the solution we clean with, but it's incredibly powerful. It can be used for all of your living surfaces. But for Zero Res, we happen to be in the carpet and air duct cleaning industry, or at least those are our two primary services. When people come and clean your textiles, whether it's your area rugs, whether it's your sofa, whether it's your carpet, they're cleaning with detergents. That's what we all clean with. We use it in our dishwasher, our laundry machine. And it's fine for those because all of those have what's called a rinse cycle. So all that residue is getting washed away. Well, when you're putting it on your textiles, it's very hard to do that. And so what happens is those detergent soaps get left behind. And anyone who's ever had a carpet clean before knows the experience of, it looked pretty good when they left, and then all of a sudden, 2 months later, a month later, it looks dirty again. And the reason is because those residues are sitting there in your textiles saying, hey dirt, come to me. And so it's grabbing all the dirt and it's making your surfaces look dirtier faster.
Okay, so you're able to go in, and by the way, they're always offering specials that are kind of specific for 3+U. So you'll see those as Patrick and I talk. Don't hesitate to call and get them.
Yeah, and they're usually just good for this program today only. So they are very unique to
our market.
What we're doing right now.
Because you're kind of studying what Chattanoogans are struggling with. I mentioned we have a new kitten at our house. Pets are a big thing around here. Kids are heading back to school. Dirty shoes are going to start coming through the house again.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, you do. But it is good for the carpets and the upholstery. But then you do the grout work, right, as well?
Yeah, so any living surface in your home we can clean. I mean, by far, carpet is what we clean the most of, and then it would be probably air duct cleaning, but we do lots of upholstery, tile and grout, area rugs. If you walk on it, we can take care of it.
And if you have one of those spots that's been treated and the dirt has come back, very often they can successfully remedy it for good.
Yep, and that's like probably the hardest part of our job is if the customer has had their carpets cleaned by a traditional carpet cleaner, it's getting those residues out sometimes is a lot of work. Also, if you have been walking around with that bottle of, I won't say a brand name, but we all know what they are from the grocery store.
Yeah.
And you've been doing that on your floors, we have to rinse all that stuff out. The reason that spot is growing and getting bigger is because we're cleaning with those residues, and those residues are making that
spreading
worse. So but we can fix it.
Well, then here's how you can fix it and take advantage again of the offers that he has specific for you on 3+U. Zero Res is the company. ZeroRes.com is the website. Their phone number for you to see as well. And your house will smell and feel clean. What are they going to say?
That's right.
Also, you've come on a great day because on Mondays we always have our dad joke of the week. So here's Jason with this week's installment of corny, but pretty funny too.
Your dad joke of the week, brought to you by West Yellowknife Trading Post.
Hi there, and welcome back to this week's edition of the Dad Joke of the Week. Anybody know what type of lights Noah had on his ark? Floodlights. You know where cats go when they die? Purgatory. Thank you.
Jason, come on, that was bad, really bad. Anyway, for something good though, come to West Yellowknife in Dalton. You better get it when you see it at the knife.
We restore pool decks, decorative concrete, resealing color, or adding something brand new. Concrete repair specialist fixes it fast and fixes it right. Call now to schedule an estimate. With service this good, you won't forget us.
I got hurt by a big truck. You know why I called the Insiders?
Because life-changing injuries deserve life-changing money.
And
we're going to get it for you.
We got a client that suffered a head injury from a truck wreck, $650,000.
Another client of ours was T-boned by a big truck and broke multiple bones. We got them $3 million.
If you get hurt by a big truck, call the Insiders. It's just that easy.
Hurt by a commercial truck? Call the Insiders. Call 265-1100.
Summer means grilling, relaxing, and enjoying life outdoors. And at Armor Exteriors, we think every new deck deserves a new grill. That's why when you upgrade to a brand new deck, we'll include a brand new Blackstone grill on us. And if that's not enough, you can also get 12 months with no interest, no payments, or take $1,500 off your deck project. Create your perfect outdoor space with Chattanooga's trusted experts. Armor up your summer with Armor Exteriors. Because home starts here.
I'm Gary Massey. As someone who grew up on a farm not far from here, I'm proud of my humble roots. It's where I learned to work through the tough times and appreciate what I had. Now at Gary Massey Injury Lawyers, we're helping people through tough times of their own, and we approach every case with the honest values you deserve. If you've been injured, you gotta get a law firm that understands what you're going through. You gotta get Gary. Gary Massey Injury Lawyers, 423-444-8888.
We restore pool decks, decorative concrete, resealing color, or adding something brand new. Concrete repair specialist fixes it fast and fixes it right. Call now to schedule an estimate. With service this good, you won't forget us.
I feel like I should begin our conversation this morning by saying bonjour.
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 Let me introduce to you some maybe familiar faces, but perhaps not. This is Ken Pritchard. His wife is Carla Pritchard, who's always here on the show with me, but this morning I found out I've been saying it wrong all these years.
Oh, that's okay. That's good.
Ken Pritchard, and this is his very good friend and soon to be yours too, Johan Tremor, who is the chef at Adele's restaurant. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Did I butcher the French?
No, you did not. That was great.
Okay. So you've known for a long time Adele's Creperie.
Right.
Well, Ken here is a Francophile, and he has a group that gets together, right, and enjoy all things French. In walks Johan one day, and the rest is history. Now you have a French restaurant.
Correct. Yeah. We're doing an evening restaurant with a very classic French menu, and we're so happy to have Johan come in and help put that together and use all his creative juices to create this for us. Yeah.
So like all good chefs, you do not have a direct line story, right? You did not go from point A to point B. You went lots of places in between.
That's correct.
We're lucky enough to have you here now.
Well, thank you.
Born and raised in Paris?
Born and raised in Paris. So I moved to Miami in 2013. Stayed there for about a decade. So I worked at a French restaurant for about a year. Where I was the waiter, and my friend was the chef. So I learned many of these dishes from him. And I also met the baker that was making the bread for us. And this is also where I learned how to bake French bread.
So that was really kind of your first love. And there in Miami, you were making these baguettes, and people were enjoying them. But life in Miami got to be too much, so now you came to Chattanooga. Is that a shortened version?
Exactly, that's correct.
Okay, so I think it might be catching a lot of people's attention to hear you say, born and raised in Paris, that you learned to cook while you were waiting tables at a French restaurant.
That's so true. So in Paris, I actually enjoyed the food very much during my childhood. But yeah, this is actually when I was in the US that actually found in love with the passion of actually making those dishes.
So you have not disappointed, because you can't have a conversation about a French restaurant and not have escargot.
Right, exactly. Right, that's correct, yes.
So tell us about this that you've brought with you this morning.
Yeah, so the escargot is a traditional dish from France. So these snails, so yeah, that's the traduction in English. So those are the snails. They're from Burgundy. So escargot, we call them escargot de Bourgogne, meaning they're coming from that region of Burgundy.
Are those the best?
The best. So they are called helix snails. So this is the one that has the most, the greatest texture when you actually eat them.
Okay.
And they are processed in this factory that's been open since the 1700s in Burgundy. So they're still operating, and they actually process these snails for
You know how if you get lobster it makes a difference where the lobster comes from, and you don't want to do too much with it because you want the flavor of the lobster to come through.
Right.
Is that similar with
That's
escargot?
correct. Yes, that's
so
correct.
be careful to not over-season it.
Yeah, so the sauce that comes with it is actually a garlic butter sauce. It's a traditional recipe. So this is definitely something that I would recommend to try, because it can be intimidating at first, but we love them, so that's why we put them on the menu.
The famous scene in Pretty Woman when Julia Roberts is trying to eat the escargot and it slides out of her hand.
Right. Yes,
Slippery sucker.
Yeah, so there's two things. So we brought these little clippers that you use to actually grab the snail.
Yes.
So you got to go really wide. You grab them, and then you get this little fork that you use to grab the snails, and you just push them out, and that's how you eat it.
Well, now, if you've gone that far, do you want me to try?
Right. Yes, please.
I mean,
please
You
do.
happily let you do the work, and I get the benefit. Am I tacky to eat it all in one bite?
No, all at once, please. And you get the garlic, that garlic butter, that texture of the snails. To me, it's delicious.
That's very, very good.
Yeah, thank you.
Would you order that as an appetizer?
That's an appetizer. That's correct.
Yes.
So now let's talk about this that you've brought, because I had a hard time figuring this out. We have a couple of minutes left, but what is the meat here, Johan?
So these are Italian sausages. On top of it, you have a chimichurri sauce, which is a mix of parsley, garlic, red pepper flakes, and olive oil. And the gratin dauphinois is actually that layered potato. It's just amazing.
It's decadent.
Yeah, exactly. That's a grandma recipe. Something I grew up with, for sure. And you have a mushroom sauce that comes with it.
So, okay, I only have a little bit of time left, but does this mean that we're going to have kind of a mixture on the menu, Ken, of sort of classic French foods, but also things that people would enjoy in France in their homes?
Well, I think really what we try to do is kind of stay with that very classic approach.
Okay.
Yeah. So everything you see on the menu, I think you've heard of, you associate with with a French restaurant. So we're doing steak frites, we're doing moule, mussels. We're doing a ratatouille as an entree, which is I've always thought of ratatouille as a side dish, but what Johan has done with the ratatouille is wonderful. And then, of course, because as a baker, he's doing some great desserts as well. We're doing tarte aux pommes, we're doing a crème brûlée, and of course, we'll also just do a nod to the creperie. We're doing some crepes as well on the dessert.
And you'll have a great
menu.
wine selection.
We have a great wine selection.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm guessing you're not cooking at home anymore. You
Right.
probably are always at the restaurant.
It's not quite right, but yeah.
You're only open for dinner now, Tuesdays through Fridays.
Tuesday through Friday for the
Okay.
moment, yes. and we're extending
Reservations
that.
recommended?
Yes, most certainly. If you could go to our website at adelscreperie.com and make a reservation, that would be fantastic. It just helps us
Bon
out.
appetit when you go. Adele'sCreperie.com, as you heard Ken say. Thank you both so
Thank you.
much.
Thank you
Pleasure
very
to see you.
much. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Trevor. Welcome to the Hemp House. Let me show you where the treats are.
Our selection of local products allows the Hemp House to bring a little calm to life's journeys, whether you're blessed with 4 legs or just 2. The Hemp House, with locations to serve you or online at hemphousechat.com.
I work from home, so bundling Spectrum, internet, and TV has been super important for our family.
My favorite thing is just the connection that we have to have. I do online workouts, I also do remote programming, and so I need to stay connected to make sure that I'm providing a quality service.
To be able to save money and also have reliable service, it's a win. Our bills have been affordable, can't complain.
Fast, reliable internet starting at $30 a month, backed by the Spectrum commitment to keep you connected.
I'm C-Mark. I'm John Mark. Never text and drive. And always wear your seatbelt. If you've been involved in a wreck on the interstate, give us a call. We may have the video footage from our exclusive crash camera network. That crash camera will add value to your case. More cha-ching. Take a look at our website. Check it out. 265-HURT. That's 265-4878. We are your local law firm.
Ion, it's on, wherever you watch.
The Hemp House is committed to offering safe access to locally sourced products from farmers that we trust. Products that can help you with everyday health and wellness. Our experts can help you pick the perfect product for your needs. The Hemp House. Locations to serve you or online at hemphousechat.com.
Thanks so much for watching. Have a great rest of your Monday. Tomorrow on 3+U, the Chamber of Commerce is going to be on the show with us. So will the folks from TVFCU. We're happy to have Park Ridge Hospital here as well. And our good friend Kelly Flemings is going to be back. He is with the Soddy Daisy Community Library, and he always has a fun way of bringing us some good books to read. I wonder what's going to be on his list tomorrow morning. Also, some fun things happening in Dade County. Sandy White's going to be here telling us about that. See you in the morning.
After a car wreck, things can get really
Yeah, I can hear you. You're a little quiet, though. Okay, gotcha. Are you able to turn yourself up a little bit? I have you up kind of high, but it's really quiet. It's really quiet. I have my IFB turned up pretty high, and you're pretty quiet. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. Thank you.